Hello everybody, how are you? This is Karthik Poovanam. I'm a leadership coach, author and a travel explorer. A lot of people are producing children without understanding the art of parenting, and this is really bothering thing in the world today. A lot of people have produced children and today they're complaining about children. If you're a parent and you're complaining about children, shame on you. Shame on you, yes. You brought them to the planet and you're complaining. What kind of a parent are you? You need to accept one thing, that you have not mastered the art of parenting. You look at anybody who does any business or grows a company or invests their emotions, time and energy, they're highly efficient, they don't complain. You go about looking at the highly efficient parents, they just don't complain. They take the needed steps to empower themselves. So if you're a parent who's simply complaining and cribbing about your children, shame on you first. You need to be ashamed. Rather than making your children feel ashamed, you need to be ashamed. If you're a parent, especially if you have girl children and you are a father to girls and you are still trying to look at other women with lust, it is terrible. It is terrible. You need to set an example to your woman, you need to set an example to your wife and to your children, especially your girl child, because when you are touching her, you are taking that lustful tendencies and touching this girl. You are rubbing off this lustful effect on the child. It is going to work in disastrous ways. I know many girls who have got into just so many relationships and the reason is their parents. Yeah, because there's something which is called vibes and it works in a very different way, and it's very important that people understand and realize that if you're a father, start respecting, you have a girl child, start respecting women. It's very important. There's no exemption. If you have a man, if you have a girl or a boy, you need to respect everyone, But at the end of the day, start respecting. But if you have a girl child, it's even more important for you to start respecting. Because she is just learning from you, she's imitating, they perceive a lot. Stop complaining, start respecting, and next most important thing is be up to date. You're not living in 1960. The way in which your parents brought you up is not the way in which you will bring up your children. They're growing in an age of information and technology, and information is available at the flip of a button. They're more informed than what you are today. You can be in denial, but they have access to various information. And if that information that they have access to is not consciously driven, there are all chances that they might end up in taking information which can be self-damaging in many ways. You should not be surprised. There's a growing number of children who are watching pornographic material. They're consuming pornography. They're watching such kind of abusive songs with abusive music, which having deep and steep-rooted sense of misogyny. They're watching their favorite heroes, trying to, treat women, pull the woman, kissing scenes with no levels of dignity is happening on screen. It's all having a great level of impact on your child. So as a parent, you need to be aware about this, speak about this. And first of all, you need to be aware of this. You need to be aware to such an extent where you can speak about it. When you yourself go and enjoy movies, when you yourself go and watch these kinds of scenes with no regrets, and when you yourself are a porn consumer, now you will lose all the moral grounds to speak to your children. I'm reminded of the story where Mahatma Gandhi was asked to advise a child. A lady brings a child and asks Mahatma Gandhi to advise him to, just say a few words where this boy will stop consuming sweet, because he consumes a lot of sweet, consumes a lot of sugar. He says, my child just takes sugar and just eats it. So why don't you, simply advise my boy to, stop consuming? Little advice, that would be enough. You're a great man. So Mahatma Gandhi says, okay, you come after 45 days. So after 45 days, the lady brings the child, and Mahatma Gandhi looks at the child and says, if you consume a lot of sugar, it's bad for health, so you'd please not consume sugar. So the mother of the child was very confused, and she asked Mahatma Gandhi, Mahatma, you could have said the same thing so many days before I bought him. So he says, I could have said this, but I have taken 45 days to say this to you, because when you bought your child and asked me to advise to your child, though it may be a few words, I could have advised them, but it would have no result, because I myself was consuming a lot of sugar then. How can I advise your child to stop consuming sugar when I myself am consuming sugar? Wise man, that's why he's called a Mahatma. It takes a habit to get ingrained around 45 days. It's got something to do with lunar and solar cycles. It goes in a very deep way, but let's not get into that in complete depth. But take about 45 days. Today the neurosciences and behavior scientists say that it takes about 60 working days for you to implant any new habit. So in case you are asking your children to stop lying, first you stop lying. For all my clients, who pay me, especially the high society clients, the first thing when they complain to me about their children, I say, yes, I'm going to work with your children, but first I need to work with you. If you are not interested where I can work with you, then it's not possible. So the first complaint I remember was that, mostly it's a common complaint, my child hides things from me. And I say, hey, listen, do you not hide things from your family? Are you doing things where you're hiding things from your family? And they say, yeah, but. I said, no, yeah, and but. First stop it. Be honest. Be transparent. And then it will have a profound impact. And yes, it had great profound impact with the children and the way in which things were happening. It was really, really amazing to see such results, because when they start applying, it just starts happening. They come and say that my son has got into smoking, he's just an intermediate. When I asked, do you smoke? And he said, yes, once in a while. No, stop smoking. If you want your child to stop smoking, you should stop smoking. It's very, very important. So it's very, very important what kind of examples you set to your children, because if you do not set the right kind of examples to your children are going to unconsciously pick up the wrong things, because the wrong is always attractive and quite easy. And most importantly, empower yourself. If you're not going to empower yourself, and see, today there is a course for everything, just for you to earn just a basic salary, and there is no guarantee for it. It's almost like 20 years of education. Whichever engineering college you will send your kids to, they would guarantee you. Whichever college that you send your kids to, the Harvard University today does not guarantee any kind of job assurance. Despite that, you put in so much of work, so much of time. What you are essentially doing? You're consuming your time, your energy into just earning a living, and that too without any assurance. But now you are having a child. Ask yourself, how much of time and energy have you consumed on learning something? Is it not wise enough to accept what I'm capable of, I'm capable of. What I'm not capable of, I'm not capable of. Now once this kind of an acceptance comes, next question comes, how to make myself more capable? And that's where, these absolutely amazing courses that I've created will be of some value to you. I want you to check out the link in the description box below and experience some very, very powerful and amazing parenting skills. It's needed. Or at least start applying what you learned in this video. Good day everybody, stay blessed. This is Karthik Poovanam. I'm a leadership coach, author and a travel explorer. Great day.